And so as Kenya's fight against terror continues, questions abound over the impact of our security strategy. Let's now join our cameraman Stanley Mbichu, who has just returned from a tour of parts of Mandera with some insights.
At around 11 a.m. on the 21st of June 2016, Abe Dubo, a driver, and 3 other occupants of an ambulance headed to pick patients at Hulugo Sub-County Hospital are killed after being hit by an improvised explosive device. This comes hours after a police escort vehicle was attacked by a rocket-propelled grenade in Mandera, killing 5 officers on the spot. Attacks believed to be as a result of a revenge for the killing of an Al-Shabaab leader, Mohammed Gamadere Juno, in Somalia. In the wake of these renewed attacks, security has been intensified in the region. So what exposes this region to the frequent terror attacks?
We are putting things, for granted, and I think as much as we know, security is dynamic. Most of our things are proactive, are reactive. We need proactive security. We need proactive security. Where we said, you put in the event this happens, what do you do? What do you do? How do you protect this? How do you make sure that this does not happen?
Almost halfway into the journey from Elwak town, a telephone call made to us turns out to be very significant. All right, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We're actually turning back right now. All right, asante. We were headed to Mandera town from Elwak town, which is exactly 4 kilometers from where we are. And we just received a phone call, intelligence information, informing us that there is a sect believed to be Al-Shabaab that actually has crossed from the other side of the border from Somalia to Kenya. 2 kilometers, exactly 2 kilometers from where we are, and we're informed to go back for our security reasons. And that is exactly what we are doing. Our driver just turned back and we're headed back to Elwak town, where we just came from a while ago. We wake up the following morning to a heavy presence of police officers and armored tankers.
Despite the fact that there are a lot of police presence, there's a language barrier, there's network, the geographical know-how. There are a lot of capabilities in terms of making sure that, these guys are eradicated. And I think one of the best things, it's not marginalized, but that focus of at least making sure that these local people are given arms, and they man the place, they manage the borders, they manage the towns, they manage the roads. I think it's a critical issue.
We don't have them organized properly because we've never implemented the National Police Service Act of 2011, even though as amended in 2014. We've never consolidated the administration police with the regular police. The GSU are not even mentioned in the National Police Service Act.
Upon assurance of security along the Elwak-Ramu route, we proceed with our journey. The state of the D9, the main road connecting Nairobi to Mandera County, is in a dilapidated state. Security is nearly unpredictable, especially if there is no mobile network available in towns like Warankara. Traveling in the night is not recommendable, especially in the public transport system.
Main targets have been, motorists using the road between Wajir Mandera. The condition of that road is wanting and has never been there. And as a result of the road, planting of IEDs and other explosives has been very easy for terrorists. And several incidents have happened along this road. And it's one of the geographical location is a factor, and the road network is also another factor, because had the roads been tarmac roads, had the roads been in very good condition, I think the implanting of IEDs and executions will not have happened.
So you could have well-trained individuals, but without leadership and without acting as an organized force, we can't do anything.
During rainy seasons, normal emergency responses are disrupted as a result of flash floods common in this area. Regular road users say they have no option but to occasionally camp through days and nights with life-threatening scavengers as they wait for any possible help.
Hapa melala siku nne bana. Hapa siku mbili, pale mbele siku mbili. Haki ya Mungu hapa hii shida ni mbaya sana.
When we arrived in Mandera County, there are dragging signs of commitment by the national government to address the road network, especially of this main road connecting to the neighboring counties of Wajir and Marsabit. Stanley Mbichu, KTN News, Mandera County.